The Church of DuVall. Oh no. One of my best friends in this whole business, Dr. Sleep.
We want to talk about intimidating forces here at Xcite Wrestling. Anthony Gangone and Grizz.
Grizz is coming to his own.
Oh yeah, especially coming under the tutelage of DuVall and Gangone.
I mean, you can't get any of a better faction than this. This is greatness right here.
Nick, thank you for joining us here. Thank you for joining us, Nick.
How you doing, Rob?
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure, Cody. Pleasure.
Good to have you on. Now, you were requested by the Church of DuVall to be on this match tonight as kind of their voice for the crowd on IWTV.
Of course. I mean, you have the Church right here. You know, people who doubt them haven't seen the light yet. They're still hiding in the shadows. When you have this big behemoth, Grizzly Olsen, and then you have somebody like an Anthony Gangone and the mastermind behind all of this, Angel DuVall, greatness just shines. And people need to open up their eyes, wake up, and realize you have to follow their way.
Well, look into
here comes the Asgardian beast himself. Who's had a change of heart of late when it comes to the fans.
Well, the Church of...
There he is. Godzilla himself. He's got a problem with everybody in this ring tonight.
Well, Kaide Lothbrok,
I don't even think he likes Pat Sawyer, to be honest with you.
Oh, I'm pretty sure not at all. But both men have the same problem with Angel DuVall, that she has targeted both Kaide Lothbrok and Pat Sawyer on this path of destruction, using Anthony Gangone and Grizz as the hired guns, but it's a formidable force. It was felt over back at Speedy Fest, and now here at the X, it's going to be a tough thing to overcome.
Here comes the true 7-footer.
In my opinion, I think Pat Sawyer has a lot more to worry about with Kaide than the Church itself.
Oh, it's true. It's true.
You always got to have eyes in the back of your head when you're the heavyweight champion.
That's the best thing anybody's ever said around here. You don't, as the heavyweight champion, you cannot trust Kaide.
No.
You can't trust anything about Kaide. And as a guy who's tagged with Kaide and knows Kaide very well, you can't trust him.
And say, if anything, the history here in Xcite Wrestling has taught us is that Kaide Lothbrok, he teams well for a little while, but eventually he always turns his back. So Pat Sawyer's definitely got to have that in the back of his mind going into this contest. But, gentlemen, I think more the issue right now is
the way they looked at each other right there.
Oh, they're not friends, but they have that common enemy.
In my opinion, not only is the Guardian after Pat, but also you have Dr. Sleep and you have Grizzly. So is this really a tag match, or is this a 3-on-1?
I think here's what I think. I think Kaide's going to play well tonight, but sooner or later, he's going to come for Pat.
He's going to want that gold.
Yes. He's held that gold before. He's one of the only true where he's held every title here at Xcite.
I'm going to say one of our only Grand Slam champions here at Xcite Wrestling.
He's held every belt.
Multiple times over.
Yes.
And now, what's that old saying though, gentlemen? The enemy of my enemy is my friend?
Yes.
Yes.
And right now, the common enemy, the common denominator here for Pat Sawyer and Kaide Lothbrok is Angel DuVall.
Oh wow! Just threw his leather, his patch. He just threw his patch.
Yeah, you don't want to really throw a man's cut around like that.
No.
Well,
he's earned that cut.
Looks like Anthony Gangone going to get things started here for the Church of DuVall. And Kaide Lothbrok going to start things out for the unlikely pairing of Lothbrok and Sawyer. And here we go. We are underway with our next contest. And these two men have done a lot of battles over the years.
Many battles.
Know each other very well.
And tagged.
Oh, yeah.
They tried to shut down Xcite, if you remember.
Oh, I remember so well.
As a crusade of change.
And thankfully, that crusade didn't work, but that hasn't stopped the fire in either of these men. And Kaide Lothbrok just in control here of Anthony Gangone early on. Nice shoulder tackle from Lothbrok.
Do you hear these non-believers in the crowd cheering for somebody like Kaide?
Oh, they love Kaide here. It's a recent change, but they love Kaide here. Anthony Gangone calling for a break?
It's part of strategy here. It's part of the strategy.
There's no breaks in wrestling.
These two are, look at these two just looking at each other.
For greatness there is.
Yeah, again, already a little bit of disagreement here as Pat Sawyer blindly tags in from Kaide Lothbrok. And Grizzly tagging in here for
former best friends here. These two are former best friends.
That all changed again thanks to Angel DuVall leading this newfound aggression, newfound passion in Grizzly. The Grizzly just absorbing these punches like a sponge.
Well, with the tutelage of Angel, she gives you these magical powers.
What?
Hey, I'm just a messenger here. I'm just a messenger.
I see why the choice hired you to be the voice. Another hard shot here from Pat Sawyer. But again, Grizzly not going down. Maybe there's some truth. Oh,
wow.
Listen,
a 7-foot enziguri still doesn't take him down.
Still on his feet. Oh, finally that rolling kick. But into the cover here for Pat Sawyer. Only one.
Like I said, I'm just a messenger, but I have credible insight.
Does she has magical powers?
I mean, he was able to absorb all that punishment. It took, what, 9 shots to get Grizz off his feet?
9 shots from a 7-foot man.
From a giant. And still, Grizz still that power, that resiliency. No, it's thrown over to the corner. And almost a reluctant tag there for Kaide.
I don't know what Kaide's thinking.
But that huge thudding chop could crack a rib or two. Kaide dropping that weight across that knee and the face of Grizz. Does it again. Possibly the trifecta here. Goes for that leg drop and got all of it.
Holy leg drop.
Into the cover here. And only 2. Grizzly right now in a bad way here.
You see the way he kicked out, though? He pushed him back. He still has that strength. He still has that strength.
He's going for this body slam here.
Oh, man, to get up like that.
Come on.
Anthony Gangone sweeps the legs out from under Kaide Lothbrok.
He tripped. That was it. He just wanted to show it was a safe landing.
Right. And just stomping right across the chest, all that weight and power of Grizz on Kaide Lothbrok. As ever since that little distraction from Anthony Gangone, Grizz now in complete control.
Just clubbing forearms here to the chest of Kaide Lothbrok.
Those bare paws going to town.
Snaps his neck.
Tag in here.
If his neck wasn't like the size of a tree trunk, he may have broke his neck right there.
Dr. Sleep here, Anthony Gangone looking to end it.
Underrated. Another underrated wrestler we have here.
Very fair. I would agree with you on that one. Anthony Gangone is a very underrated wrestler, but the tactics he takes for victory are questionable at best. Nice leg drop, though, from Gangone into the cover. And only 2.
Huge kick out by Kaide right there.
But Kaide in a really, really bad spot here. But he's biting.
He's biting his hand.
Hey, any way to get out of that way, but raking the eye almost right out of socket there. And an elbow for Pat Sawyer. Here's Anthony Gangone looking for that neck breaker.
Beautiful.
Trying to give referee Sassano's attention into the cover, only 2.
You know, if the ref would have paid attention to Gangone sooner, that would have been a 3 count. We would have been done.
Maybe a 3 count.
Very well could have been. But right now, Kaide Lothbrok in a really, really bad spot here as the Church of DuVall has just neutralized Kaide Lothbrok and keeping him as far away from Indigenous Pat Sawyer as much as possible. Oh my gosh, off that weight across the spine. And now just taunting Pat Sawyer. But Lothbrok, this crowd trying to will him back up to a vertical base and does so. Pat Sawyer trying to edge him on. And those headbutts are devastating.
It's like being hit with, oh my God, being hit by a cinder block.
And able to absorb all those cinder block-like shots. Liz Grizz drops the elbow right across the chest. Again, Lothbrok in a horrible predicament here. Oh, leaping that time. A little extra oomph on that into the cover. Only 2.
You see how beautiful that elbow drop was? This is perfection.
And now,
just leaning on him right there.
Say Lothbrok doing everything he can just to get away from the clutches. Almost got the tag there, but Grizz
inches.
Almost snapped that neck, you would think.
Like I said, his neck's the size of a tree trunk. It's going to take more than 1-2 snaps to get it even to put even anything onto it.
Falling headbutt there by Anthony Gangone into the cover. Only 2, says the referee Sassano. There you see Pat Sawyer, who's desperately at this point trying to get it back in. And there you see that mask.
He's got his mask on. He's going to that different place.
Trying to put Kaide Lothbrok to sleep once and for all.
He's going to make him see the way. Oh.
Kaide Lothbrok turns it around temporarily. Uh-oh. Irish whip.
There's the farrier bite. And DDTs him right out of that mask.
And that is the opportunity that Kaide Lothbrok has been looking for here for the last 5 minutes, trying to get over to the Xcite heavyweight champion. Pat Sawyer desperately looking for a tag here.
Tag the Grizz.
And here comes the Indigenous one.
Our 7-foot-tall champion.
And again, big man not going down. But Pat Sawyer, no wasted motion here on these chops and punches. Nice couple of leaps there. Splashes for days for both members of the church.
Oh, that was awesome right there.
Never just launch your opponent into your other opponent.
Just hip toss him right into him. Feel right into him. And that's the way to get him down.
Use that strength.
Oh my God, kicked him in the side of the head.
Into a cover here. Will it end it? No, 2.5. And Angel DuVall with a little sigh of relief there.
Here he comes. He's pat. I like to call it patting up here.
Oh, he just used Grizz's own tag partner as a weapon against him. He's got him goozled. Center of the ring.
Going for the big choke slam.
But again,
it's a glancing blow by Gangone on the shoulder. But here we go.
This is not where Pat Sawyer wants to be here.
Oh, the jumping DDT.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Picture perfect from the top. Off the rope goes Grizz. Huge splash.
1, 2. Huge breakup by Kaide.
Right place, right time for Kaide Lothbrok.
Saves Pat Sawyer right there. I think that might have been 3 there.
Oh, absolutely. And Lothbrok tags in.
Huge punches here.
And now trying to get look at the power of Kaide Lothbrok.
Picking up a human.
That's a whole lot of man.
Oh, man.
And Kaide Lothbrok feeling it here at the X. Nick, not where the church wants to be right now.
I still have faith. There was something in his eye, all right? There was something in Grizzly's eye.
But that huge clothesline.
What is Angel DuVall doing?
Angel DuVall's got those.
She's talking about the plans, you know?
She's got the foot of both feet of referee.
Whoa.
You know, these two got a lot of history. Oh, no. Kaide Lothbrok's not afraid to go to that dark place.
Look at this, Pat sticking up for Angel, as he should.
Pat saying don't hit.
He took the bullet for Pat.
And
He took the bullet for Pat. Why did he do that?
Well, I think, as I predicted, he saw what was coming, and he pushed Pat out of the way. Pushed Pat out of the way so he wouldn't take that knockout shot from Anthony Gangone. He saved the champ. It's not often you see Kaide Lothbrok do something selfless
Or show anything with heart in it. I mean, wow.
Gentlemen, let's show some respect to the church.
Say, I see you over here applauding. Of course, I have DuVall.
I am a follower, and I think all of Xcite should follow within the church. They are the way, as I predicted. They showed why they are the greatest.
I mean, it's kind of hard to argue with results.
Exactly, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is right there.
The Church of DuVall walks away victorious, but guys, this is where the story is right now. Kaide Lothbrok's got that heavyweight championship. Pat Sawyer's heavyweight championship, by the way. A lot of miscommunication here between Kaide Lothbrok and Pat Sawyer.
What did I say in the beginning? Pat is going a 3-on-1.
And there you see it, though. Kaide Lothbrok's making it known. He's not here to make friends. He's here to recapture the Xcite Heavyweight Championship. And he's letting Pat know to his face, I'm coming for you.
Win titles and cash checks is what he's here for.
But a huge victory nonetheless, though, for the Church of DuVall.